How's it going, everyone? We've got quite a lot of PlayStation news to go over in this video. Now, if you guys are unaware, there has already been a PlayStation Plus title confirmed for September, and it gets a fairly surprising update to me. We'll talk all about that, and we'll cover that. Astro Bot, a bit of an update on that, getting themed DualSense wireless controllers, and they look absolutely awesome. I don't have that much care for special edition accessory, but when they look this badass, I gotta give it some attention. Astro Bot themed DualSense wireless controllers. We'll be opening up pre-orders in August, so we'll go over that. And there is a notable JRPG coming out in August at the end of the month. That is Visions of Mana. It got a brand new trailer. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the top, publisher Warner Brothers and developer Unbroken Studios and Portkey Games have released a new gameplay trailer for Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Now, this is going to be a budget title. It's a multiplayer game, and it will be available free for PlayStation Plus subscribers from September 3rd to the 30th. Obviously, I believe it's going to be an essential game that you can add to your library. I don't think it's just going to be, oh, you can play it for this window. Highly doubt that's the case. I think it's an essential title, and it would make sense to have this game baked into Plus, because remember, Sony has already worked with Warner Brothers as far as Harry Potter goes with Hogwarts Legacy. They had that timed exclusivity for that quest, which was really, really lame that, you know, you're doing exclusivity deals for content that should be in the game regardless, but that's the world that we live in as far as Sony and exclusivity deals. Not a big fan of them, but what can you do? The game itself will be available on all major platforms: Xbox Series, Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation. And probably more surprising than anything else, there are no plans for microtransactions at this time. Color me absolutely shocked with that one. After all of the nonsense that Warner Brothers has been doing, this is incredibly surprising. I figured their next move was to figure out a way where they could monetize Harry Potter even further than they already had. I don't know if this is a case of them looking at how Suicide Squad did and them circling back with that game plan as far as monetizing every game to the end and beyond. I don't know. That could be the reasoning. However, given that this game comes out in September, Suicide Squad came out in January, that's an 8-month turnaround. Like, can you restructure the business model for a game that quickly? I don't know. That's above my pay grade, and I honestly couldn't tell you. And the fact is, this is a multiplayer-centric budget title. Would just make sense that you would monetize it. It seemed like a no-brainer, like more so than Hogwarts Legacy 2 if they do that game, and I've been talking about how I believe Warner Brothers is going to monetize that game. Something like this, given it's at a budget price point, I figured would be monetized heavily. They monetized Suicide Squad beyond the initial purchase, and that was a $70 game done by Rocksteady, a studio that was known for their incredible single-player experiences. This just seemed like something they would absolutely monetize. Now, they said no plans for microtransactions at this time, so obviously they could bake that into it later, but very much like to see that. I know Sony is going to be dropping Concord, and that game will be having microtransactions, and it's not like that strategy of doing a budget title $40 and then or $30 and then having microtransactions is a complete flop. We've seen it work incredibly well with Helldivers 2. And again, this game just seemed like something you would absolutely monetize beyond the initial purchase, and given what David Zaslav has said for their gaming division and what they want to do in the future, you know, I am a little bit pessimistic with WB and gaming in general a lot of the times, and how could you not be after we got the steaming pile of you-know-what that is Suicide Squad? And again, that is reflective of what Rocksteady had done in the past. $70 game, fake early access, microtransactions, etc., etc. There will also be a deluxe edition for the game. It includes the base game as well as the Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor house packs, and 2,000 in-game gold, which is normally earned through gameplay progression, and I don't believe you could buy that with real-world money. Those are mostly just skins and whatnot as far as the house pack, so that will be available to PlayStation Plus subscribers on launch, and the Firebolt Supreme Broom skin will also be available to Plus members at launch. So that'll be out in September. Be on the lookout for that, September the 3rd. Next up, Astro Bot, also out in September. Incredibly excited about it, and there will be an Astro Bot limited edition controller. Now, the only thing that's a little bit of a bummer is this controller's price point. Yo, this is something that's getting more and more expensive with these limited edition controllers, but it's gonna be $79.99. Guys, if memory serves me correctly, the DualSense controller, don't quote me on it, is I believe $70. Yeah, $70. And then I remember them releasing the special edition controllers for, I believe it was Final Fantasy 16 and God of War Ragnarok. Didn't they juice those controllers up by $5? Usually, back in the day when you had special edition controllers with new designs, it was more of a promotional vehicle for the game as well. In conjunction with the game, there's gonna be that increased level of interest, and it would be the same price as your regular controller. And then they decided with the God of War controller, oh, it's $5 more. Then with the Astro Bot controller here, it is $10 more. I know what Sony is doing. They realize with a lot of these accessories and hardware that they put out, PlayStation Portal, ultimately the PS5 Pro, Astro Bot, this controller, you're really releasing this kind of stuff for the absolute hardcore fans. You already know that a regular casual consumer probably ain't gonna pay the appreciated price point for this controller, but you know, the more hardcore fans, they might be super excited for Astro Bot, and you're gonna get them to spend the extra $10 for this controller. I get it, it's $10, but it was $5 at first, now it's $10. Before you know it, these special edition controllers are gonna be like $90, so do keep that in mind. And you know, I'll pick up on stuff like this. It might just be $5, but $5 here, $5 there, that's some adds up, you guys. So still, I think the controller looks absolutely awesome, and Astro Bot is a game I'm incredibly excited for. And Astro Bot, it hasn't been established yet as a franchise that is going to be one of the cornerstones for PlayStation going forward, but I feel like if this game delivers, it can be established as that. And thank the high heavens we didn't go the route of, oh my god, we need to get 40 hours of content in this game. Nope. They're going 12 to 15 hours, I believe is what they said. I'm sure there will be a little bit of replayability, but not every game needs to be 50, 60, 70, 80 hours. I literally had friends complaining recently, and they complain regularly whenever we talk about Hogwarts Legacy that that game didn't have enough content. It's like, guys, you guys have 9 to 5s. You guys have backlogs where you haven't finished 80% of the games. We don't need every game to be 70 hours. And Astro Bot, comparatively speaking, it's going to be short, sweet, and to the point. And I don't like to say the term short because that makes me, you guys think that, hey, it's not gonna be value-oriented, but bro, look at your backlog right now. Y'all can get down with a 15-hour game, I'm telling you guys. So there you go with that. Astro Bot is a PlayStation 5 exclusive out on September the 6th. Lastly, Visions of Mana has gotten a brand new trailer, the Battle and Elemental Vessels trailer. Really excited for the game, and I think from a gameplay standpoint, which this trailer does highlight, it looks great. The art style, I think, is super slick as well, just a very, very colorful and endearing art style. The game is out on August 29th. You know, kind of going to be a difficult time with all the games coming out. I know people are crapping all over Star Wars Outlaws, but that's a big game right around, out right around the same time. Black Myth Wukong the week prior. It's gonna get busy. It's gonna get real busy with all these big games coming out, but not necessarily a bad thing. First world problems, all things considered, as far as that goes. That'll be available on PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, and PC, and if you're a fan of JRPGs, certainly gonna be one that I think a lot of people are gonna be super excited for. But that is gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. You got Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, not gonna have microtransactions, digital pre-orders available on some platforms, PS Plus, day one title. Astro Bot gets a limited edition controller. The game will be out September the 6th, and pre-orders for this controller will be opening up on August the 9th, and Visions of Mana gets a brand new trailer, the Battle and Elemental Vessels trailer. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.